Google Drive and Dropbox, the ultimate cloud storage giants. But which one really delivers? On the left, Google Drive, collaborative cloud storage with Office Suite integration. On the right, Dropbox, lightning-fast sync with enterprise-grade security. Let's skip the buzzwords and dive into what really matters. Each category earns points, and at the end you'll see exactly who takes the crown. The result might surprise you. So here's the game plan. First, we're looking at pricing and free storage because, who doesn't love free stuff? Then we'll check out file sync and upload speed. After that comes file organization and search, security and file sharing, which, trust me, has some surprises, productivity and integration, and finally, user base and popularity. Yeah, it's a lot, but stick with me. Ready? Let's kick things off. Alright, starting with pricing and free storage. Google Drive honestly kinda wins here by a mile. You get 15 GB free right out of the gate, which is way more forgiving than Dropbox's stingy 2 GB. 2 GB fills up with like 5 TikTok drafts, right? Google Drive also starts its paid plans super cheap, and you can stack on up to 30 terabytes if you're feeling fancy. But here's a small catch. The free storage is also shared with your Gmail and Google Photos, so there's always a twist. Now, Dropbox, while it only tosses you 2 GB for free, does keep things simple when you move to paid business plans, and the structure is just a bit more no-nonsense for teams. But the starting price for individuals is higher, and you don't get to scale your storage as easily. So yeah, if you're just looking for max space for your buck, Google Drive takes the trophy here. Let's talk file sync and upload speed. This is where Dropbox really struts its stuff. So with Google Drive, yes, you can upload monster files up to 5 TB each, but if we're honest, the upload speeds can feel like you're using dial-up sometimes. There's a daily cap at 750 GB too, and the way they sync files can be kinda old school, re-uploading the whole thing instead of just the changed parts. Now Dropbox, wow, this is the gold standard for speed. It does block-level syncing, so your giant video edits upload in a flash because it only sends the parts that actually changed. LAN sync? Yep, if you're on the same network, your devices talk directly. Plus, way longer version history and a daily upload cap that's nearly impossible to hit. The catch? Dropbox caps single file uploads at 2 TB, but honestly for almost everyone it feels flawless. Dropbox absolutely takes this one. Now for file organization and search. So Google Drive search is seriously next level. If you remember, you said banana pancakes once in an email, Drive will find it in your docs. You can even search by file owner or what's written inside the file. And it's a big but all your stuff just kinda lands in one pool, and you really have to use those search tools or it gets messy fast. Now Dropbox goes the other direction, super easy, classic folder setup, feels just like your computer. You open Dropbox and boom, all your folders are where you expect. Discovery is super natural, and there's even a dedicated Photos tab on web. But search? Not as fancy, it's more straightforward, and the mobile photo experience is better in Drive. So honestly, this one feels like a toss-up, depends totally on your style. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know that in 2025, Google Drive serves 3 billion users? That's basically every 1 in 3 people online. It's wild how big it's gotten. Let's get into security and file sharing. So Google Drive does well with integrated controls. Seriously, you can fine-tune who sees what. But and this is a facepalm, you can't set passwords or expiration dates on your shared links. Feels like a pretty big miss for 2025, right? Dropbox, on the other hand, is like your paranoid but in a good way friend. You can password protect anything you share, set expiry dates so files don't live forever, and business plans get end-to-end encryption. Plus, ransomware alerts, malware detection, it's kind of wild. It's a bit less customizable than Drive and Spots, but you get so much more real-world protection. So for sharing and keeping things safe, Dropbox is the clear winner. Time for productivity and integration. Google Drive just kills it here, no contest. You get built-in docs, sheets, slides, it's all baked in. No need to buy anything else, just start collaborating. It's honestly the deepest feature set out there if you live in the Google universe. The only thing is, if you're craving a ton of third-party add-ons, Dropbox has a bigger playground. Dropbox connects really well with Microsoft 365 and lets you dig into things like video and audio review right inside Dropbox. But you'll need an extra subscription for Office, and in terms of native tools, it just can't match Google. So for just pure productivity and built-in stuff, Google Drive wins easy. Okay, last up, user base and popularity. Honestly, you probably already use Google Drive without thinking about it. 3 billion people do, which is, kind of wild. The community is massive, you can always find support, and basically any gadget you have will work well with it. For Dropbox, we're talking around 700 million users, which is still a lot, and their focus is way more on professional and business users. The ecosystem is tighter though, so if you want to plug everything in, Google Drive just covers more ground. This one's a win for Google Drive. So looking at all those categories laid out, the scores show Google Drive comes out on top for price, built-in productivity, overall ecosystem, and sheer popularity. Dropbox flexes hard in speed and security, no question. It's really about what matters most for you. Here, where I land on this, if you're a personal user, a student, or you vibe with Google's Office tools, Google Drive is your best bet. No drama, great value, and it's tough to beat the amount of storage you get. But if you're working with a team, sending giant files, or honestly just want way better control over security, Dropbox is made for you. Both are great in different ways, but for most people, Google Drive just edges out with what counts. If you found this comparison helpful, don't forget to save it so it's there the next time you're confused about cloud storage. Honestly, you never know when you'll need a good breakdown. See you in the next one.